Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do, it's going to kill the company. If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself. But go f yourself. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. You just found it. Intercourse with you. Let's chat.
Welcome to the Intercourse Show. I am your host, Mr. B. We are doing a reaction video to Elon Musk and his comments to his advertisers for X. Apparently, Elon Musk, for those who don't follow, has purchased Twitter some years ago for an obscene amount of money. And he's made some drastic changes to the platform because he believes in promoting free speech. Now it seems as if the advertisers are boycotting Elon Musk because he's not exactly getting on the bandwagon with what they want him to say or do. So as a result, Elon Musk has enough FU money to essentially not take into account anything they have to say, and he's taken a position. When he was interviewed by CNBC reporter Andrew Ross Sorkin, he was asked about his relations with his advertisers, and this is the comment that he.
What was that trip like? And obviously, you know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger
I hope
today.
they stop.
You hope
don't advertise.
you don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself. But go f yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
Why?
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda
no,
Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. So, no. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do, it's going to kill the company.
And do you think that
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say, we didn't kill the company.
Oh yeah.
They're going to say,
tell it to Earth.
But they're going to say, Elon, that you killed the company because you said these things, and that they were inappropriate things, and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
Okay, this goes back to
we'll both make our cases,
right?
And we'll see what the outcome is.
What are the economics of that for you? I mean, you have enormous resources, so you can actually keep this company going for a very long time. Would you keep it going for a long time if there was no advertising?
I mean, if the company fails because of an advertiser boycott, it will fail because of an advertiser boycott, and that will be what bankrupted the company, and that's what everybody on Earth will know.
What do you think then of the? This goes back to the idea of trust, though.
Then it'll be gone, and it'll be gone because of an advertiser boycott.
But you recognize that some of those people are going to say that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, and I just wonder and ask you and think about that for a second.
Tell it to the judge.
But the judge is going to be.
The judge is the public.
Okay, so there we have it. Those were Elon Musk's words. I think Elon has been, in some ways bullied by a group of people who want to tell a certain narrative and who want everyone to stay on script. And I think Elon Musk is at that place where he is really kind of standing up for himself and saying, look, you can't blackmail me. I mean, he literally called the guy's name out in the video. He said, Bob, that must have been one of the culprits, who's essentially trying to say, look, if you're not going to bring advertising dollars here because you don't feel like I'm getting on your script, then go F yourself. That's how he feels. What are some of the lessons we can extract from this? In my view, I think, sometimes you do have to be a person of conviction, irrespective of what other people think you ought to do. I think he spent an exorbitant amount of money for Twitter, which he then transformed into X, because he believed that, preserving freedom of speech is something of a calling, and not too many people would be willing to do that. He was willing to pay a premium so that he can buy the platform that was distorting free speech. And now that he owns that platform and has personalized it to, to his liking, there's a lot of people from the old guard who's not on board with his way of managing it. Now, Elon is a profound entrepreneur who's been responsible for, companies like PayPal. He's created Tesla, the car company, the electric car company. He's created SpaceX, which is one of the first rockets that can actually land on the moon and come back. This is a brilliant man by every stretch of the imagination. And to think that that man, still believes in freedom of speech and would go to the extent of putting his money where his mouth is and pay billions upon billions of dollars to buy a platform, and then to be blackmailed by the people who, is trying to distort free speech in the first place. I don't think you can expect anything less from him but to take the position that he did, which was to tell those people to go F themselves. Unfortunately, that doesn't rub everybody the right way, but I think you can see that he's frustrated, and at the same time, he's passionate about the cause. And I think in a way, he feels like he's trying to be bullied, and he doesn't want to be bullied, blackmailed, or have his back pushed against the corner. Now, the guy's probably worth close to $200 billion. He could fund the company, but I think it's not about that. It's about the principle. So I think that the position he's going to take is just, to allow people to know, here's the advertisers that are blackmailing me, that don't want this platform to exist, that don't want your freedom of speech to be preserved, and to allow the public to make that decision, because maybe then the public boycotts the advertisers who was boycotting him. And then you have a domino effect, and it all goes into this whole bowl of mess, if you will. But, what I think we can extract from that clip is a man of conviction. And I think we all should have some convictions about some things in life, whether you stand for something or you fall for everything. And he's just not willing to fall for everything. So he's willing to stand for something. And if that means the company's got to go, then the company's got to go. So everyone listening, I will be amongst the first to applaud Elon Musk for standing up for something that he deems to be a worthy cause. And I ask that you continue to stay connected to this platform and to join in on the conversation.